Welcome back. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, Channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundance Television, syndicated on worldwide television through Apple, Amazon Fire, and all kinds of means to do that. You can find us also on Roku. Don't forget the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. netnewsnetwork.net. We'll be glad to see you on that side as well. We've been talking about spring cleaning. Who likes to do spring cleaning? I don't really like doing it, but it's something that you have to do, and you got to have some time in which to do that as well. Get rid of everybody, put on some beautiful classical music or hard rock or 70s stuff, always the best, or country music, whatever your favorite music is, and put that inside your ears and just put that music on. You'll find you'll get it done a whole lot faster. So we're up to number 34, and that's kill dust mites in your mattress. If you could get a magnifying glass and see what's inside your mattress, you'd freak out. But let's just don't even go there. But let's just talk about this. It's the ideal time to pay attention to what's under the sheets. To deep clean your mattress, first use a top performing clothing steamer, and that kills the dust mites near the surface. Now, you'll want to vacuum the mattress afterwards. Make sure to press firmly with your vacuum's upholstery and crevice tools to clean the top and the sides. Now, after vacuuming, sanitize the mattress with a disinfecting spray. And there's a real good one with Lysol. It's Lysol Fabric Disinfectant Spray. It's a real good one. Number 35, toss or donate old clothes. Go through the clothes and the shoes. We talked about the garage in the last segment. And we also mentioned Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop. They do have a truck. You got to call them, set up an appointment, and they will come and pick your items up. Now, if it's just one bag, go take it yourself. But if it's a lot of things that can fit in, you've got extra furniture, just all kinds of stuff, you're just doing a massive clean out, go ahead and call them. Set up an appointment. They'll come and pick it up. And they'll lift everything. You don't have to do anything but just point. You just go, get that, get that, get that, get that. You can do that, and then you don't have to worry about it. And also, you can write this stuff off on your taxes. Now, wherever you live, if you don't have a Shepherd's Cove, you probably don't. It's unique to our North Alabama area. You can find a donation center. Call the ones that might come and pick it up for you. Okay, that'll save a little bit of time. And they should be glad to get it. Okay? Now go through clothes and shoes through the season that just ended and remove anything that's stained or is in need of repair or is just plain old worn out. Make a second pass through your spring and summer clothes as you take them out of storage, and then try on anything you're unsure about before giving it a closet space. And I can't wait to do it this year because I've lost some weight. I can't wait to get those summer clothes out, so I'm going to feel really good about myself. Make sure I don't put any weight on before then. But anyway, try on everything you're unsure of. Drop off items that are in good condition, but just aren't your style anymore, or at your local clothing donation site, or again, call Shepherd's Cove if you're here locally. Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop, located on Highway 431 in Albertville, Alabama. Okay, number 36, clean your washing machine. I've had people say that before, and one time somebody, you got to clean your washing machine. And I said, I got to clean my washing machine. Isn't it already clean? No, it's not, because it builds up gunk. I'm just telling you. Before you start to notice an odor, you need to clean your washing machine by adding bleach and turning on the special washer cleaning cycle on your machine. Or use a washing machine cleaner like GH Seal Star. Tide washing machine cleaner is what that is. Okay, number 37, defuzz the dryer. You can defuzz the dryer? Yeah, more than 15,000 fires start in home laundry rooms every year, according to the National Fire Prevention Association. So beyond removing the fuzz from your dryer's filter after every load, pull out hard-to-reach lint from the crevice tool on your vacuum to suck up debris. Vacuum under, around, and behind the dryer as well. You want to unplug the dryer and use your vacuum's hose to clean as far into the dryer vent as possible. Okay, something nobody hardly ever does, and it's something you carry with you. You use it every single day, probably most of the day, more than you use your toothbrush. You know what that is? It's your cell phone. It gets filthy. So let's talk about that for just a minute. Bad news, your cell phone probably harbors more germs than your toilet seat. I don't doubt it. What do? We get mad, we're talking, we're spitting at people, we're doing all this kind of stuff using the cell phone. It gets filthy. I don't even want to use anybody else's cell phone. Mine's bad enough. So I can, with my own germs is one thing. So you should try to clean your phone at least a few times a week. Power it down. You need to do that. Otherwise, you'll be putting some settings in the phone you didn't know you wanted. Okay? So turn it off. Power it off. Then you want to wipe it with a microfiber cloth followed by Lysol disinfecting wipe. Make sure it stays wet for 4 to 5 minutes before you turn it back on. Letting it set this long allows the disinfectant to work. Then let it air dry. The same method works for cleaning other electronic. Did you know your TV remote's kind of filthy too? You've been sitting there eating pizza, watching the ball games, and you got pizza grease and stuff all over your cell phone. It's dirty. You got to clean it. Same method works for cleaning other. Oh, and your computer mouse can be like another filthy thing, okay? And also your keyboard. You can get that air. It's called spray air because everybody's eating cookies and everything else while they're on the internet playing surfing on the internet. So you need to get that and kind of clean that out too. It's just something else we don't think about. Okay, number 39, empty, organize, and clean your handbags. Especially mine. So what do? We're at church. Phil wants a cough drop, and then I give him a cough drop. What do? I don't throw it in the floor at church. Even though we do go to the cowboy church, I still don't throw it in the floor. I get his wrapper, and then I'm tossing it in my purse. And then when I clean the purse out, I find 50 wrappers from chewing gum to candy to whatever. And by the way, like the candy and stuff, especially the sticky stuff, make sure that you roll it all in a ball, then throw it in your purse. That way you won't be cleaning sticky, funky stuff, candy from your purse. Okay, take everything out, toss, trash, and organize items by category, just like you do your clothes, just like you did the garage. Small things are done that way too. So sort smaller items like your lipsticks into little pouches or little purse organizers before you put them back in. You want to wipe down the exterior with a disinfecting wipe if the purse is made with a durable, water-resistant material. Be really careful about that. Number 40, clean your vacuum. Did I misread that? Yes, you have to clean your cleaners. Replace the vacuum bag or clean the dust cup and replace or wash the filters. Snip threads snarled in the brush with scissors or a seam ripper. Seam ripper would be really good. I didn't think about that. That's a good tip right there. Now, I have one of those that has it's like a built-in bag. And I take, every time I vacuum, because it's got this long hair and all this stuff in the vacuum cleaner. So what I do is I go ahead and take it out then to the trash and put it in a bag, a plastic bag, and then I throw it in the trash can. So I do it every single time. If you'll do that, I'm telling you, I got the cheapest vacuum cleaner like back in the year 2005. And we were living in Oxford then. And so I took this vacuum cleaner to Charlotte. It lasted all those years we lived in Charlotte. And then when we moved here in 2013, I brought it back. I only had to replace that vacuum cleaner. I had it for almost 20 years, and it was the cheapest thing you could find at Walmart. But the reason it lasted so long is because I cleaned it. I took the bag out. It was one of those that has this little control thing that goes into. It's not a bag. It's a little plastic thing. But I cleaned it every single time. And every time I emptied it every single time, and I think that's why that thing lasted for about 20 years. Again, it was like really cheap. Back then, I think it was about $50 or something like that. Now it'd be like $150. But anyway, it did last that long. Okay, now another thing you want to think about is wash your broom. Washing your broom is a smart thing to do too. So you want to clear your dust bunnies stuck on your broom's bristles by swishing the broom head around in a warm soapy water or by vacuuming it with the end of a vacuum hose. Okay, now number 42, and then empty the vacuum like I told you. It's just going to last years if you'll do it that way. Number 42, scrub trash cans. Trash bags break, and when they do, guess what? Stuff goes into the trash can. and it stinks up your whole house. It'll be, heaven forbid, it be like a tuna can or something like that. So you need to wash the outside of the trash can, hose it down, scrub the inside with your favorite dish soap and a sponge. Rinse it well and either allow it to air dry or dry it with a microfiber cloth before returning it to the kitchen. I got a deck that's like really, it gets hot out there, and so when I clean things, I want it to dry in a hurry. I put it up on that table out there and it dries in absolute no time. Now, regularly use a sanitizing wipe or spray to keep the outside of the trash can free of food bits and drips. Do that. You'll thank me later. Number 43, and then we're going to get into a commercial break. Wipe down outdoor furniture. With warmer weather on the horizon, we hope. I've been dying for warm weather here for months. It's time to get your outdoor furniture ready for lounging. To do this, add a squirt of dishwashing detergent into a bowl of warm water. Then wipe down tables and chairs and spray them with water and let them just plain old air dry. And that's just going to be super awesome. Okay, let's go on ahead and go into a commercial break, and we're going to be right back in just a few minutes, I promise. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer
yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
At at Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020. We're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462. Okay, we are back. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications of Finance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, all the social media sites on Facebook, Twitter. When they don't kick me off of YouTube, well then, we're there as well. But all the others, Rumble, all the good ones. And then also the podcast, which is on netnewsnetwork.net, netnewsnetwork.net. So I wanted to cover, we just talked about spring cleaning, and I'm tired of all that. I don't want to clean anymore. How about you? I'm not in the mood to do that. Let's just talk about something fun. Let's talk about what's in my cart. 13 affordable items to energize your home for spring. I'm ready. And I know you probably are too. You can find this on goodhousekeeping.com. I promised them that I would mention their name a lot, so here we are, goodhousekeeping.com. Okay, so 13 affordable, I like that even better. 13 affordable things that you can use. Something that really brighten up your home is just changing out throw pillows. I get the kind that have the little zippers, or you can use Velcro. You can make your own by using Velcro, by the way. It'll last. Even with your dog or cat wallering all over it. You can throw it in the washing machine and keep it clean as well. But I like seasonable pillows. Now, for the most part, I pretty much will keep spring-looking ones in the house all year long. But at Christmas, I like to decorate and have some pretty Christmas pillows, And again, they're disposable, not disposable. They're the kind you can wash, take the zipper out of the Velcro, put it in the washing machine, put it up for the next season. So, it's fresh. It puts you in a really good mood, but they're really pretty light pillows. I think this one is pretty. It just yells springtime, doesn't it? That's pretty. I like that. Use calming colors. If you have, say, brown walls or maybe light color, beigey looking walls or maybe white or whatever, I've got kind of a slate bluey gray looking color walls. So I like to use blues. It makes me think of the beach. It puts me in a really good mood. So I feel like me in a good mood, by the way. But using cushions is one of the easiest way that you can transition your living room winter to spring is just with the right throw pillows. Draw attention from nature and go for the artsy designs, like an ocean look or something like that. I got sunflowers. I just do all kinds of stuff in mine. Okay, Havenside Home round indoor-outdoor metallic gold metal planter set. But you know what? You can do your own. Now let's look at this. This got a kind of a hefty price tag on it. I'm not going to tell you how much. I don't want to turn you off. But you know something? You can make your own. Go to the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General and get their pots. Get metallic paint. Now get the kind that's kind of got, it's got a base to it as well. You got to shake it up really good, you know, make sure you do that. And it's best to do 2 light layers than to do 1 thick one, because if you do the thick layers, you're going to get this stuff that rolls down. Now the paint that I used on this right here, I found this at a yard sale, and it was just, I mean, it was just dirty, and I cleaned it up and it still looked horrible. So, and I cleaned it with every possible thing I could, and I just couldn't get the stains off of it. So what I did, I got a spray paint, and it's made by Krylon. You can get it at Amazon.com. And what you'll do, it's got a paint and a primer in it. So see there, you don't see anything running down. It's just as smooth as it can possibly be. But what I did is I took it outside on the deck where that sun deck is, and that sun just like a magnet shining down there. So what I did is I did 2 light layers, and see how smooth it is. And then I put these little flowers. Those are made out of, I know they're made out of cans, tin cans. Yeah, these are made out of tin cans. And you can do them. But anyway, those metallic planters look really, really good. It kind of gives you this little classy look out there on your deck. And I think it's pretty. So snag your favorite plants and showcase them in these really pretty with a gold finish. And it's set designed to be used both indoors and outdoors. So the possibilities are absolutely endless. And again, if you'll use the kind with a good primer on it, and then put a sealer over it, you'd be able to use this outside. And you'd be able to get just a plastic planter, and then use that metallic paint, put a sealer over it. It is going to look good outside forever. Okay, you know, these really cute little handmade baskets are really pretty. And I'll tell you something else you can do. Now this one's pretty pricey right here. But it's really pretty. But I'll tell you something else you can do. You can go to Shepherd's Cove, and you can look in the handbag section. And you're going to see these cute handbags that are woven, or they're made out of, you know, some kind of a basket-like material. You can spray paint those. Spray paint doesn't cost that much, and it goes a long way. Get the good stuff though. Get the one with a primer, like I mentioned earlier, and then just spray paint that thing on, and it's going to look good. And then put a sealer on it, and you can use it outside. You can put some plants in it. You can just do all kinds of stuff with it. Keep your fruit. Use it for your little basket when you're going out and you're getting your tomatoes. It just looks kind of cool. It just looks fashionable. Yeah, you can be fashionable with a garden. Okay, now here are some berry baskets. And these are really nice. And those things are like 20 bucks a piece. But you know what you can do? Your berries are not going to spoil if you use something like this. These are ceramic baskets right here. Okay, and they're as cute as they can possibly be. You can go to the Dollar Tree, and I'll tell you what you can do. You get some of that paint and get it in yellow and spray paint that on. And also you can get the texture paint that looks kind of like, I mean, it looks like metal. So you can get that metal looking stuff, put it on the cheap stuff you find at the Dollar Tree, and which this is good. Because you know what? Everything is a fashion. I've learned not to spend a whole bunch of money on the latest in thing. Not when you can do something yourself. Okay, you can do case designs. Space, and this is going to put you in a good mood. So this is like for your, now I like this because it's like really super durable, and I'm dropping phones all the time. I've been able to keep this one for quite a while. So this is a case design. Get cases, you can go to the $5 store and get cases like on 50-cent day or 25-cent day, and get some pretty floral designs on them. That's going to put you in a good mood. You know something else that you can do? You can get signature candles, hotel lobby signature candles. But you know what you can do? Get your own candles. Tell you what you can do. Get a can, a tin can. I made flowers out of these. Get a tin can, spray it with that metallic paint, and let it dry really good. Pour your own candles. Get some of the kids' old crayons they haven't used. You need to get a wick and put it in the middle. And then pour that candle, and add some kind of fragrance to it so it smells good. And then put that into your little tin can. Put a nice little bow on it, and it's going to look pretty. Yeah, and they've used a pink. Why not get metallic pink? That'd look really good sitting in your house too. It's going to make you think of springtime. I love sunburst. nothing speaks the 1970s, or 1960s, excuse me, like a sunburst. So this is a tin can. So what I did, this is the bottom of the tin can right here. So now it's going to take these really, really good snips, okay? These are like metal snips. And so what you can do is just, you need to get the rim off of the top of it. And then what you're going to do is just cut this. And I like the design. See the design that's in, this is the inside right here. And look, I've got something that makes me think of the 1960s. Mother used to have this clock. I wish I had it. I probably wound up at Goodwill or something. She got tired of it. But anyway, it's a clock. It's a clock on the inside of it. And I don't know, sunburst is just pretty. And it screams summertime and it screams spring. But here's one. You can make your own with tin cans. And just put a little mirror on the inside of it. You got it going. Now this has two tin cans together. I don't know if you can see. So see, here's the bottom. And then I made the same design on this one, a different design on this one. So this is the inside. Now what I had to do is cut this one shorter, okay, so that you could kind of see the sunburst going on with it. It looks kind of like a little sunflower right there. And when you've got this thing outside and the sun hits it, all those little glitter pieces, I mean, they look awesome. Okay, let's go. I've got some more I want to tell you about. Did you know striped tablecloths are it? Get some material or go to Shepherd's Cove Thrift Shop and you'll find these for like almost nothing. And it just screams springtime. It's springtime. It's time to be happy. It's warm outside. Okay, this is a really pretty hanging basket. Now at H&M this thing costs $25, but you can do your own. So go to Shepherd's Cove and look in their basket. They'll have a place. It's like a big bin with just a whole bunch of baskets in it. And then you can put your own. Just get some, I don't know what you call it, kind of like rope locking like stuff on a string, and just put that in it and get a little loop, tie a loop in it, and you got yourself a hanging basket. And it costs probably less than $2, I would say, instead of $25. Also, make your own floral wreaths. You can do that. A lot of stores will mark down their flowers at the end of the season. And this is a pretty one, and it takes like no time to make that. So what you can do is just get one of those floral rings and get some really pretty flowers and just hang that on your door. Hang it outside, out there at the deck, and it looks pretty. Okay, I've got time for a few more. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is pretty right here. It's $15 at Etsy. You can find some real pretty, but this is like a journal cover. And look, it's a painting right there. Do your own painting. Anybody can paint. All you got to do is get some watercolors. Just spread it. Just all over a piece of, make sure that it's a good painting medium, okay? But the watercolors do really well. And then put that on the outside of a book. Kind of like what my friend Loretta did. See, she made this book. So you can make your own book, give these things out. See, she got some hot glue and she put this little ribbon on here as well. And I really like it's got the tree of life on it. I use this one for my gardening ideas and stuff like that. But anyway, these are some items that you can make, and you don't have to pay all these full prices for it. You can make it yourself. And so it's going to seem like spring outside. Thank you so much for watching The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television. Channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Again, thank you so much for watching. It's so good to be with you today. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. You take care.